Hello and welcome to this week's Real Estate Reels. I'm your host, Shelby Neely, and joining me for this show is Brian Pink with Pink Homes Real Estate. So Brian, thanks so much for joining us here today. We're glad to have you here in the studio.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you.
We want to know a little bit more about you. We're going to talk about your business, of course, but we have a few minutes here. Like to know a little bit about yourself, if you wouldn't mind. Like, have you always lived in this area?
Yeah, I graduated from Seneca in 2005. I was born in Joplin, so I've been here pretty much my upbringing.
Yes.
And then at 25, my wife and I started traveling for work, and we traveled the country for about 8 years, saving up money to build a real estate business.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you had the real estate business?
2018 is when we officially opened.
And is that something you always wanted to go into? You must have for quite some time.
Yeah. So I read Rich Dad Poor Dad when I was 18, and it intrigued me. So I said, I'm going to do something in real estate. And so at that point in time, I didn't have any money, so I thought, well, I need to save up money. So we saved up money, and we had a 5-year plan. It turned into 8 years, and then we were able to start
But
the
you
business.
traveled all around on the way here, huh?
Yeah. So I was a welder for 8
Yes.
years. Very different than real estate. And we traveled from North Dakota, California, West Virginia, New York, Texas, all over. Yeah.
Where did you like living the best?
Oh man, that's a tough question.
Any of them really stand out?
I liked California. It was beautiful in the
Yeah, I
places we
think
were in
I'd
California.
love the weather.
Yeah,
That's
the
for
weather
sure.
was very nice. Yeah.
Yes,
for
so you're glad to be at home with your real estate business. It's going really well. And tell us a little bit about that business. There's multiple layers to that, correct?
Yeah. So our business, Pink Homes Real Estate, we do several different things in real estate. We help clients buy and sell homes. We own rental properties. We also manage rental properties for clients.
Okay.
And we also have 9 Airbnbs.
Do you really?
And then we also do some house flipping as well. So it's kind of like anything real estate related, we have our hands in it.
Okay, break some of that down for me. Like, let's start with the Airbnbs. Where are all those located?
Good question. So we have 8 of them are local in the Joplin, Webb City area, and we have 1 in Pittsburgh. We're about to have a second one in Pittsburgh as well.
So that must be profitable and work out well for you to have so many of those. Is that a lot to keep up with?
It is a lot to keep up with. At this point in our life, we've got great help. We have great managers that help us.
You'd have to.
My wife and I wouldn't be able to do it alone for sure. Yeah.
And then you had so many other different avenues that you have as well. Tell me about some of the other aspects.
So it started with me getting my real estate license because I thought I would get better deals to flip houses, because that was the first thing I wanted to do was flip houses, and we did. And I got my license thinking it would help us. It didn't do any benefit for us. And then I started helping clients buy and sell homes, and I just really like helping people. So that kind of evolved, and then we ended up buying several rentals. So we managed those in-house. We have I think 87 or something like that.
My goodness.
Yeah, and so we managed that, and so the clients that I helped buy, rentals, I asked my wife, I said, hey, we already manage. Can we just manage 1 or 2 for a client, And then in 2 years, my wife is now managing 90 plus rentals for other clients.
Well, I know a lot of people do that. They have the rentals, and it's not like they may have a lake house rental, but they use it as, profit for them, not necessarily for the lake home. They may have one too, but somebody else manages that for them. Is that a good investment opportunity?
It could be, for sure. It depends on where you're buying, obviously, and how the management company is. We don't own a luxury Airbnb. Ours are all local, so they're more for people passing through or local workers that are here for just a small amount of time, or traveling nurses or things like that.
So with all the different types of real estate, are there certain types you really specialize in, or will you help buy and sell any type of real estate?
Oh, yeah. So my role with my company, with my wife and I's business, is I specialize with buyers and sellers. So I will help anybody buy any property, period, whether that be a $30,000 property all the way up to $1 million properties. So I don't really have a niche that I stay in. I just like helping people in general.
Nice. So what is it that you like so well about that part of the business?
I think it's rewarding. There's a couple things. I think when you're selling a home, it's the number one asset you're ever going to have your entire life,
Sure is.
So it's a huge huge decision what you do with your home, with your entire wealth, you know. And so it's rewarding to be able to coach people and help them through that process, because there's a lot that goes on in a transaction. And then it's equally as rewarding whenever you're helping someone buy a home. You know, we help about 8 people per month buy or sell homes. And, you know, I just closed 3 last week, and 2 of them were brand new home buyers that have never bought a home ever.
I bet those are really exciting.
It's so rewarding, you know, because you're helping people attain home ownership in America. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's the American dream.
Yeah, it really is.
And especially when you're first starting out, it's exciting. It's also nerve-wracking because it's, you know, it is your biggest purchase. But it's nice to have somebody like you that really enjoys that part of it and make sure that they're not house poor. They get what they can afford, and they can still afford to live, and you feel good about putting them in that home and them starting to build their family there.
Yeah, and there's a lot of trust that a buyer has to have with you when they're working together. Like, you know, a person can tell if you're just out to make money, right?
Sure, they can.
You know, so I would rather somebody be comfortable with their house payment rather than make more money on them being house poor. That's crazy. In my opinion.
You want to sleep at night too,
of course.
Right? That's,
you know,
that's
but
nice
you want
that you
people
care so
to.
much about them.
You don't want people to buy a home and get foreclosed on in a year or 2 years, right? You want them to have this for as long as they want to have it.
Yes,
you know?
that's great that you get to help people like that as well. And then for people that are looking to buy a home right now, what are some different types of loans or things that they can take advantage of?
Yeah, great question. So there are several different options that you have, and it's all subject to credit and you know, to income as well. But there are some 0% loans, meaning you would bring zero money to buy a house, which is pretty incredible. So there's a USDA loan that you can buy like in rural areas like Seneca, Carl Junction, Neosho, Carthage, different places like that, that you don't have to bring a down payment. It's subsidized by the government. So you could literally buy a house with $0 out of pocket, which is pretty great.
It sounds pretty great.
And then there's some grant programs available for first-time buyers, or FHA is what we call that, where it actually pays your down payment for you. So you could also, you know, buy a home with zero money out of pocket. And then the closing costs, what I do as an agent is I just negotiate that the seller pays the closing costs for the buyers, so they don't have to bring any money for closing costs either.
So how do people find out about this type of information?
Oh, that's a great question. I mean, talk to your local professional, right? If you're working with a lender or an agent, they should know this information. And if they're not, you know, give me a call, right? I'd be happy to help.
Yeah, put you on the right track.
Right, for sure. But, you know, it's based on credit, it's based on income. There's so many different types of options available for people. I think they're surprised at their ability to buy a home. I mean, with as little as a 580 credit score, it's not the most in the world, really. I mean, like, even when you're first starting out, 580 is not that hard to get. You could buy a home. It's pretty incredible.
That's great information too. But a lot of people may not realize that that's possible. And so, talk to your realtor and let them walk you through the process. Get a reputable realtor, and you'll have a partner that you can go with the whole way through with.
Absolutely. That's what agents are there for, is to help you step by step, every step of the way, to make sure that it's going correctly, you know.
Well, great. Well, we enjoyed talking to you, and thanks for joining us. So now let's take a look at some of the homes that you have to offer.
All right. I'm Brian Pink with Pink Homes, and we're going to walk through 3510 Notting Hill Circle. This home is in Arbor Hills, 5-bedroom, 5-bath, 5,700 square feet with an in-ground heated pool. Let's take a look. So when you first walk in your foyer, you've got a formal office off your right side. Nice space to be able to do any at-home work or whatever else you want to use the space for. We have a formal dining room off of our left here. Walking in from the formal dining room, some of the things I love on this home is the bullnose sheetrock with our arches, walking into a nice large galley kitchen. This thing has granite, soft close cabinets, and tons of space here. One thing that I like to call out as well is we have a detached oven here with a built-in microwave, makes it for nice cooking space. Our dishwasher's over here as well. And we have a nice breakfast nook that opens up into a big living room with a gas fireplace. Off the main living room, we've got our primary bedroom. Very large space with its own private suite attached. Walking into the basement, we have our mechanical room over here, which hosts all the plumbing and guts of the home. We've got 2 HVAC systems, we've got 2 water heaters in there, all the plumbing access. And then this is a safe room. This is a exterior metal door, and all of this is concrete on the inside. So this is great for any safety needs that you have. Walking over here, this is the heart of the home. We have an amazing wet bar. Look at this thing. This is like perfect for hosting. You could store all of your stuff in here with some bonus hidden storage. Every one of these pillars also has storage features, which is pretty cool. You've got a sink, you've got mini fridge, and a microwave. Past that, you see another large living room with another gas fireplace over here. Down here we have another bedroom and another bathroom, which is perfectly located. So on this patio, first thing we see is this amazing in-ground pool that is heated. We've got a nice gazebo over here. I mean, imagine the hosting you could do, all the birthday parties, all the family events. Such a great space out here. This is a new deck as well. This is all composite decking. This stuff will last longer than I will. One rare thing this house has is it's equipped with solar panels. They're completely paid off It's also tied into a backup generator, and the bills are extremely affordable for a 5,700 square foot house. This is one that Pink Homes uses as an Airbnb. It has 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, a little over 4,000 square feet on 2 different levels. When you first walk in, you've got this interesting chandelier that we installed, and it opens up into a large living room. There's actually 2 living rooms in this home, so you can see how big we have this set up. We've got a nice couch with a TV here, and then we have a formal dining room just off of this living room. One of the things we love to do with our B&Bs is have large gathering spaces for our guests. So this is actually a leaf table. It'll extend out and make it bigger space for people to be able to host things here. Such a great space. I love the wainscoting on the bottom side. The two-tone color just really makes it nice and classy, and a big chandelier here over the table. Just off our entryway, we have our second living room. This is more of a cozy space. We got a fireplace here in the center. I love the color of this brick and the architecture it brings. And just off of here, we've got our kitchen. This is a large kitchen. We've got plenty of space for food prep, got our fridge. We did keep some older elements. This is the original, double oven. Back when the house was built in the 70s, we did give it a nice modern electric cooktop. And then of course you've got your fridge. There's even a trash compactor, which is rare to see in these type of houses as well. On the main level, we've got 3 bedrooms. We've got a full common bathroom as well. One of the things I love that we were able to do on this primary bedroom is give it some standout feature. So we decided to do a custom architectural headboard that extends all the way to the ceiling, and I think it turned out very classy. In the basement, we added a large executive table so you could have tons of guests over, or you could even use it as an executive meeting space if you were coming in from out of town or wanted to host something. Of course, you've got all these light switches that have faders so you can do movies down here. We've got another bedroom and a full bathroom as well. on Dutch Elm is stunning. It's got 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3,000 square feet, 6.4 acres, and it's got custom features all throughout the house. I love how open this is. We've got a custom feature here, and then right off into what could be a formal dining room or office, we have another custom feature on the ceiling. We've got bullnose sheetrock, arches all throughout. It just makes it feel so elegant and nice. Crown molding. Walking through, we also have a large kitchen and a gathering area. Walking through into our kitchen, it's huge. Tons of prep space, tons of storage, all the cabinetry. We have a detached double oven here. We also have an electric cooktop here, as well as our fridge. And as you can see, you can host for any event in this kitchen. So just off the kitchen, we've got another dining area. You can use this as a second dining area as opposed to the formal dining, or this could be the main dining area. You can see how large it is. And then of course we have this large open living room. The living room has so many details with our custom built-ins and arches. We have a stone fireplace. We have vaulted ceilings with skylights. Just plenty of space to do anything you want. We've got engineered hardwoods. Down the hallway, we've got a full common bathroom and 3 bedrooms. I really love how this bedroom turned out with a custom paint and the bay window. Makes it feel very elegant. This primary bedroom is absolutely huge. We've got another bay window, we've got a custom ceiling fan, you've got room for furniture in here, all kinds of sitting area, and then of course you have your attached suite that's got a soaker tub and a walk-in shower as well.
Well, Brian, thank you for joining us, and you really do have a big variety of homes and Airbnbs to choose from. If people saw anything that they really liked, how can they get in touch with you to find out more information?
You can reach me on Facebook, Pink Homes Real Estate. You can also call me directly, 417-262-PINK.
Okay, that makes it easy enough. Well, I've enjoyed talking with you today. It seems like you really love your work and you're helping a lot of people, and that feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Thanks for being here with us today. And that does it for this week's Real Estate Reels. Join me next time.